यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
The Supreme Lord incarnates from age to age to fulfill a divine mission. Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba incarnated to guide humankind back to goodness. This he continues to do in accordance to a master plan, a unique aspect of which is the enormous legacy he has left behind. This master plan unfolds in stages. In the early hours of the morning, in a small village in South India, in the humble home of a pious family, the Lord chose to take birth in a human form. In the initial years, Satyam, exceptional in every way, gave hints but also waited for the right time to announce his true identity. When the right moment had arrived, seated on a small rock, the 14-year-old Satyam sang,
Manas bhajre guru charanam, Kushtara brahma sagar charanam.
He was no more just Satyam, he was verily the Guru, Sri Satya Sai Baba, Swami for his devotees.
Manas bhajre guru charanam.
Several years later, seated in a small tin shed, a few devotees put up for him, Swami wrote a letter to his brother Seshamaraju. This historic letter contains a divine proclamation of the priorities of this avatar, his mission statement. At the age of 25, Swami inaugurated his mission headquarters, Prashanti Nilayam, or the Abode of Peace. On the occasion of Shivaratri, a few years later, Swami launched the Sanatana Sarathi, a monthly journal still in existence in several languages. The journal published the transcripts of Swami's discourses and also articles by devotees. But the most anticipated segment of the journal was a new article written by Swami for every issue. No one knew at that time that Swami would personally write one article every month, non-stop, for over 26 years. Those articles have since been compiled into the Vahini book series. Like all earlier avatars, Swami also incarnated to revive adherence to Dharma and to eliminate the wicked. But his approach was very unique. In one of his discourses, Swami declared, "This avatar has not come to cut down the termite-infected tree, but to save it." He thus chose the path of divine love or prema to transform hearts. Darshans, bhajans, interviews, discourses, festivals, travels, service. In every conceivable way, Swami only radiated this prema. Unfolding another stage of his master plan, Swami, the world teacher, in answer to a sincere request, agreed to have his voice transmitted via a satellite radio channel. Sai Global Harmony, popularly known as Radio Sai, was thus born. Radio Sai was also to be a part of a bigger mission, to work under the umbrella of the Sri Satya Sai Central Trust, which Swami founded to carry out his incomparable projects of selfless service. Radio Sai's role was selfless service in the digital dimension. Right from the 1940s, Swami allowed photographs to be taken with the understanding that they would not be used for any commercial purpose. Slowly, as technology changed, people began taking audio and video recordings of Swami. Professionals, enthusiasts and devotees from all over the world recorded events and preserved them as cherished memories. Radio Sai very soon became the central repository of these media assets. Later on, a prayer was made to Swami to bless the preservation of these originals as per international archival standards. Swami blessed the project and also indicated where the archive building should come up. The Lord's timing is always perfect, and a magnificent building has sprung up on top of the hill like a shining temple. The sanctum sanctorum of this temple is in the form of 6 ultramodern vaults meant for the preservation of the media assets. Utmost care has been taken to maintain the prescribed humidity and temperature levels in each vault specific for each media type. Since the entire working area has been designated as a clean area, great care has to be taken to ensure that all the specified clean room practices are meticulously adhered to. In his infinite compassion, Swami also blessed the archive with thousands of pages of handwritten content which is so lovingly left behind. These invaluable manuscripts will be preserved in special cubicles filled with a calibrated proportion of inert gases. This controlled environment, which will be made possible by an indigenously designed gas filling system, will arrest any further degradation of the original paper. This entire system sets a very high standard for paper preservation, comparable only to the technology used for the preservation of the American Constitution. Thus, the archive building will focus mainly on the preservation and extension of the life of the original media recordings which have already been digitized. Several processes like metadata tagging and classification of the digital assets are also being carried out at present. As these many and diverse activities were going on, Swami thrilled everyone's heart with a unique benediction. Out of the blue, a senior devotee came to Radio Sai in 2016 and offered one of the most precious original manuscripts. No one could believe their eyes when they saw it. So many decades later, fresh and pristine. Yes, it was the original letter which Swami wrote to his brother in the year 1947. Here it is, the mission statement of the Sri Satya Sai Avatar. A physical copy of his master plan. In the letter, Swami writes,
Akhila manavulaku anandamunagurchi Akhila manavulaku anandamunagurchi Rakshinchuchundute Vikshanaku Salmargamunu Vidi Charinchu Varala Pattika Padude Vratamunaku Vida Sadalakaina Penubada Tolaginchi Lemini Bapute Premanaku విని బాపుటే ప్రేమ నాకు.
My life is my message, Swami declared. He also said, make your lives my message. Swami will continue inspiring humankind to make everyone's life reflect his message through this divine legacy, preserved in the Sri Satya Sai archives.